Hi, I'm Paul McFarland with Vaughan Irrigators USA. We manufacture and sell low-pressure traveling irrigators. That's right, this is designed for the small farmer or farmers who have small pieces of property, perhaps pivot corners that they haven't been able to cover. It's brand new. We're excited to share it with you. Our irrigators are designed for acreage up to 40 acres. Vaughan Irrigators have been manufacturing irrigators in Australia since 1992, and they're leading in the market there in Australia. But we've taken their experience and applied it here to the U.S. Vaughan Irrigators USA are manufactured right here in Henderson, Nevada. We're proud of our irrigators. We hope that you'll take a look at our 3 different models because they are trouble-free, they are reliable, and they save a lot of money on labor costs. The irrigators are made with hardened, hot-dipped galvanized steel, components to ensure rugged, long-life durability. By the way, there's no water winch, there's no gearbox, nothing that's going to give you any trouble. Our irrigators are designed for the farmer who wants to put down large volumes of water over a smaller area. You'll save up to 70% of your water over flood irrigating, and by replacing hand lines and wheel lines, think of the labor cost savings. The Vaughan Irrigator replaces these labor-intensive irrigation methods.
My name is Michael Eckley. We grow about 250 acres of coastal and Tifton and sorghum Sudan for hay, of which about 130 is irrigated. We bought a Vaughan irrigator to cover our corners for the pivots don't reach, and we have some small fields that are odd shaped and they're kind of hard to water except with hand lines, so we bought the irrigator to cover that, and it's much easier to move and a lot less labor involved than moving hand lines, and puts out quite a bit of water with, very minimal moving parts. So it's pretty simple to work on the way it looks. So so far we're very pleased with it.
We manufacture 3 different model irrigators, but they all work the same. Here's exactly how they work. First, a galvanized cable is pulled to the end of your field and anchored on a fence post or stake. The irrigators pull themselves directly to that anchor point. It can either be 600 or up to 1,200 feet away. When the water is turned on, the boom of the irrigator turns, creating tremendous energy. Through a riser, cams, and push-pulls, the irrigator retrieves the cable through a winch-like system, similar to a come-along, but the irrigator does all the work. Depending on the model, Vaughan irrigators have 4 or 5 different speeds. The slower it travels, the more water is applied, and vice versa. Again, depending on the model, you can irrigate between 4 and 18 hours at a time. The irrigators are fed by a 2-inch lay-flat hose. The hose configuration is key for the proper performance of the irrigator. By running the water to the midpoint of your run, your irrigator only has to pull half the amount of hose, saving you money and labor. And when the irrigator comes to the end of its run, there is a brake that automatically stops the irrigator. As an option, we have an automatic water shutoff. It's not equipped on every irrigator because depending on what kind of pump you have, some people will have problems with their pump if you automatically shut off the water and there's back pressure. We pride ourselves in superior design with a very low center of gravity to reduce stress and increase stability. There are grease bearings at each one of our pivot points. Our irrigators are ideal for water and for effluent spreading. A lot of farmers like to use our irrigators for effluent spreading to fertilize their fields. With large flotation tires, the irrigator doesn't get stuck. Plus, it's winching itself to the other end of the field. Volume ranges between 30 gallons per minute up to 159 gallons a minute. and up to 3.7 acres per run.
Currently I'm irrigating. It's about 25 acres, give or take two or 3 acres. This year I planted a three-way mix. It's oats, barley, and peas. Trying to put down about a ½ inch water every 7 days. I didn't really think it was possible to do anything on this that would move. I got a lot of topography that I'm battling, and it was a challenge with handline last year. I was only able to get about 12 acres probably irrigated efficiently, and this year all 25 acres seem to be covered.
We have 3 different model irrigators. It's kind of small, medium, and large, if you will. Our small is called the Junior, and it's designed for large lawns and perhaps arenas, that sort of thing. It will travel up to 100 yards or 300 feet and will throw out just about 75 feet of wetted width. Our Standard, the most popular model, that's our go-to irrigator for those of you with 10 to 20 acres to irrigate. It will travel up to 600 feet with an option up to 900 feet, and it has a throw of up to about 109 feet. Now the VCI, that's our workhorse. We're very proud of that irrigator. It will travel up to 1,200 feet. It also comes standard with 900 feet of cable, but as an option you can go 1,200 feet. It's our Big Bertha, if you will. It will give you a wetted width of over 140 feet. And then wetted width, of course, all depends on the kind of water pressure that you give the irrigator. I hope you'll look to Vaughan Irrigators for your irrigation needs. Vaughan Irrigators USA, extremely reliable, very effective, affordable, and trouble-free. That's Vaughan Irrigators USA. Thanks for joining us.